Welcome back to my channel. It's Jasmine. For those who are new, I am a full-time nurse working in Ontario, Canada, but I also like to resell on the US and Canadian Poshmark app as well as eBay. For today's video, I want to go over tips and tricks on how I search for style names and search for stock photos. I know that Poshmark has been taking down a few listings because people have been using stock photos, but I'd like to use this trick in order to search for exact style names so I can include it in my title. And if I can find a listing from a retail store, then I can just copy the details from the post. If you like reselling content like this, be sure to give this video a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button. So I'm going to go over a few popular brands that I like to keep in my closet. The first one being Aritzia, and I'll post pictures of the label this way, I guess. So for Aritzia pieces, newer styles will have an article number on the product care tag, and that is the number that you want to Google. So usually what I like to do is search Aritzia and then the article number, and that usually brings up either previous listings of that exact style, or I can find an actual stock photo of the article. I'm not exactly sure what year they started to include the article number, but I know that older ones won't have it, so this will only work for newer pieces. For Aritzia pieces, I tend to Google Aritzia rather than the in-house brand, such as Babaton and then the article number, or Wilfred and then the article number, because I find that I'm more successful when I actually use the store name. The next brand I want to go over is Zara. So Zara has a few different numbers on their care tag, and the ones that you want to Google search are the ones that I highlighted over here in this picture. And basically you just write Zara and then those numbers and you're good to go. The next brand I want to group together is Anthropology and Free People, as well as Urban Outfitters. So all of these three brands, sometimes or most of the time, they will have a OB number on the care tag, and that is the number that you want to Google search. You don't necessarily have to write like Free People and then the OB number. You can just Google OB and then the number, but sometimes if you're not successful with your search, it can be helpful to add the brand as well. An example of when they may not have an OB number, I'll post a picture of an Urban Outfitters care tag beside me, and you can see that it doesn't have an OB number. Instead, I will use like descriptive words like I mentioned before, so I'll just kind of try to describe it as best as I can. So Urban Outfitters, maybe strapless, plaid jumpsuit, and I can usually find the stock photo for what I'm looking for. The next brand I want to talk to you about is Madewell. If you resell Madewell, usually the style name will be in the tag that's inside the jeans, but for tops and other clothing pieces, it's pretty easy to look for the style name because it'll actually say style, either style number or style name on the tag, and you just have to Google that. Another brand I want to mention is lululemon. So lululemon, only the more recent styles have the numbers around the size dot, and that is the number that you want to Google search. Again, I'll post a picture of an example. So this is the size dot. So as you can see from the image, the size dot has a combination of numbers and letters surrounding it. And usually you want to start Googling the combination of letters, starting from where I pointed the arrow and all the way to the last letter. Let's say you come up short to Googling these numbers and also trying to describe it as best as possible. You can also try using Google Lens. So you can download Google Lens from the Play Store, and basically once you open the app, it'll take you to your camera and you just take a picture of the item that you're looking for, and it'll automatically do a Google search of the picture that you took. There's also an option of browsing through your photo album. So if you've already taken a picture of an item, you can just go to your album and go to the picture, and then it'll search based on that image. I find this only works if you are searching for something that has a unique print. It's not just a basic color. I find that it's easier to find that style colorway once you use Google Lens. In other situations, if you're trying to search for a plain black dress or romper, for example, it won't be as successful as finding the stock photo because there's so many different variations of that particular style all over the internet. So that concludes today's video. I know it's kind of short and simple, but hopefully these tips and tricks will help you be able to find like product details and style names easier. I apologize for the late video. I've been kind of busy lately and I just came off of a night shift, so sorry if I seem more out of it than usual. But again, thanks for watching and I'll see you in my next one. Bye!